Hello everyone to another Catan video. So I'm in the fourth position and seems like pink has already been replaced by a bot. So maybe some issue with the client. Uh, I mean the Catan client. Um, anyway, let's see the board. Yellow goes for 8-5-10. Seems to be a decent pick, grabbing the best brick spot. There's not a lot of brick, so a decent pick and also getting good ore. Um, 9-5-10 is an okay pick. 8-4-10, 5-4-10, yeah. So brown goes for 5-4-10. That's a decent pick as well. Not sure what bot will go, but then let's see. Okay, bot goes for 6-9-3. I am completely okay with that. And at this point, I think something like 9-5-12 and 8-4-3 would be excellent. I will be pointing downwards and going towards the ore port. The other option is something like 6-5-12 and 6-5-12 and something like 9-10-11. I like this option as well, especially because I have a better variety of numbers. I do produce a little more sheep than on 4. Um, I can also go for something like 6-5-12 and 8-4-3. I will have a lot of wheat, and but then I think I can just go towards the wheat port. Yeah, but I think I would 6-4-3 is also an option, but at this point I still believe I can go for something like a 9-5-12 and a 8-4-3. And as I said, I will be going towards the wheat, oh sorry, ore port and also on the wheat port. So that's not a bad pick. Brown here can go for 6 11 12 or 6-5-12. Both of them are fine. I would have, yeah, I think now for yellow, 6-11-12 should be an easy choice. Yeah, and there is a lot of board open over here for yellow to grow. So that was, wow, yellow goes on 8-10. Don't think that was the right choice, especially because they don't have a lot of variation in their numbers now. 6-11-12 would have given them three different numbers. But yeah, so this actually leaves 6-11-12 option open to me as well. Mm, yeah, let's see. Hopefully I roll something like a 9, or I would prefer rolling a 9 and or a 7. That's fine as well. I do roll a 7. I will be targeting brown. I know brown has an ore, and if I do, so I get an wheat, not something that I was looking for. Yeah, and at this point I can just do a 4:1 and get a dev card, but I think that is too expensive this early in the game. So I will just hold on to these cards for now. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure brown blocks the 8 wheat now. And will be stealing from me because I had already stolen from brown. So yeah, makes complete sense there. Brown did not go for a dev card. So that's a little surprising. Pink steals from brown, that is completely fine, but I didn't want my ore to be blocked. 3 rolls. I will again offer a wheat and let's see what I can get in return. Maybe if I offer a sheep, brown might be willing, sorry, yellow might be willing to do something because they don't produce any sheep. Seems like no trade is going through, so in that case, I might just have to do a 4:1. I don't want to hold 7 cards in hand. I get a road building that is very good. That would help me progress towards the wheat and the ore port very quickly. Especially because I don't produce any brick and wheat. That's an excellent dev card for me. Over here, I think the 6 wheat can be blocked. Yeah. So 10 rolls giving yellow a road. Yeah, so yellow is producing quite a lot of resources over here with these early 8s and 7s. I would love to roll a 7. Instead, I roll a 2 and I can't do much, so I'll just end my turn here. 5 gives an ore to everyone, and except for so I will ask for a brick instead of I will ask for a road completely. Let's see if I can get that trade. Yeah, I can also build on the 1149, and that would improve my production quite a bit uh, because I will be producing more sheep to go with my strong ore wheat sheep setup. So that is also an option that I should be considering. Again, as I said, I will be asking for a brick or a wheat. Again, I would love to roll a 7 here. I roll a 5. So now I do have extra ore in hand. Not sure what I can do. Um, yeah, I think that works for me. I will go for that trade. And I get an extra wheat out of it is also okay. So I can let me see if I can get a wood. I will go for it. Yeah, and I don't think so. Yellow has any wood. So, and let's see if I can get a sheep. I will go for that one as well. At this point, I think getting a dev card is just fine. Get a knight, which is good. Another 5. So these early 5s are also pretty decent. Seven would be good. 10 rolls giving 2 bricks and wood to yellow. So yellow is surely a threat at this point because they have a brick port, and these early 5, 10s and 8s have helped them progress quite a lot. And brown also gets a city, so that's good for them. I get a sheep. I would want to get a ore for wood trade this turn. That would be nice. 6 rolls. Maybe bot will be willing to trade. Let's see. Yeah, bot does that trade. So yeah, still debating if 9-4-11 is a better choice than the wheat port. I mean, I do produce a lot of wheat, so in the long run, that would be a good build. But at this point, I think getting extra production is important more than the ports themselves. Yeah, I still don't think this was a wrong choice. Could have been better, but surely not the worst. So I do have another dev card in hand. Um, yeah, so these early 10s are really nice. So I mean, yellow has been very lucky. They are playing Only they started with only 8 5 10, and they are already, those are the numbers that have rolled the most along with a 7. Yeah, at this point I think getting a dev card is the only option I have. I do get another knight, which is good. 7 would be excellent at this point, but another 5 rolls. I think Brown might have another city in hand because they were able to get a few trades. Yeah, so now yellow and brown, both of them are in a very, very strong position, I would say. Fours have been rolling quite a lot as well. So that's not bad at all for me. Wow, so bot is doing these easy trades with brown, which is a little unfortunate, but I think bot did trades with me as well. So not that I am completely complaining about that, but it surely, like if yeah, if brown is able to get the wheat trade, they will have a second city. And so although I have the strongest overwheat sheep, I am a little lagging over here, especially because nines haven't rolled, and also 7 is good. And I think that 10 brick should be targeted, but bot is kind of random in Catan universe. So yeah, as expected, bot does target me for no rhyme or reason. Yeah, and I will just be playing my knight, and I have no option but to target brown. And 8 does roll. At this point, I should be holding on to my cards so that I can get a city, but getting a dev card is also just fine. So another 8 does roll. Yeah, so now yellow 2 has a city in hand. The 8 wheat is an easy block, I would say. Or maybe the 9 sheep is also an option. But brown should be targeting yellow. Okay, brown targets the 8 brick. I have no issues with that. 7 rolls, so I will be blocking the 10 brick. I do get another ore at this point. I think just getting another dev card is fine. Another knight is okay. I would have liked if I had been able to pull a year of plenty or something of that sort. And still no nines in the game. Yeah. So 7 rolls. Let's see whom bot is targeting. Okay, bot now does target brown. I, on the other hand, will easily be blocking the 10, and this time I will be stealing from yellow. I do get another sheep because the 2 had just rolled, and a 5 rolls. Let's see if I can offer a sheep and get a trade in turn. If not, I think I will just go for another dev card. So maybe I should start holding on and towards getting a city, but I want to get something like a year of plenty or a monopoly, and that's why I am converting so many dev cards. Brown doesn't play their dev card, so probably they do not have a knight. Wow, so they did have the knight, they just didn't play it. I think the 8 wheat gets blocked, and okay, the 9 sheep is blocked. And 11 is a very good roll for brown, giving them 3 wood. Yeah, and for me, I am still continue to blocking the 10 break, stealing from brown. And at this point, I think the 10 wood is an option so that I can target brown and yellow both. So that's what I will be doing. Again, stealing from brown is fine by me. Mm, Based on the cards that I have in hand, I am not sure what I can do. So let's see if I can get any trades. Else, I might just have to do a 4:1 and build a road. I might just do that. And I'm building towards the overport because 9-5-12 is the spot I will be citying up first. So 6 does roll, so maybe blocking the 6 would have been a better option, but that's how it is. Not sure why Brown keeps playing the keeps playing the knight after rolling the die. I think that's just a mistake. 7 is rolled. Yeah, so whenever a 7 does roll, I'm always a little scared because bot can target anyone at random. I have seen that quite a lot in this game. Another 7 rolls. Now I think the 10 block is easy. And I will continue stealing from brown. Think I I think that's fine right now. So I just need a 9 and a 5 to roll so that I can get my city on the 9-5-12. 3 rolls giving another wheat to me. So a 9 does roll. That's a second 9 of the game. A really good one. It's a good time to roll a 9. I would love to do this trade, but I don't have the ore to give away. Like getting the settlement would is a great deal. I think I'll go for this trade, especially because I can roll a 8-3 or a 12 and get the. So I do roll a 10. Luckily, the 10 brick is blocked. At this point, I don't think I can do much, so I'll just build a settlement and end my turn. So I just need a single city and another road to win the game. Hopefully, Brown isn't thinking of getting the longest road. Yeah, yellow steals from me, which is completely fine, makes complete sense. Realizing that I am a threat at this point. 11 rolls. So now I do have 3 wood in hand, but not much that I can do with it. This 8 is fine. I will be playing my knight and stealing from brown. And I would love to roll a 7 at this point. I roll a 4. So not sure what I can do. If let's see if I can get any trades. Doesn't look like it. Maybe I just get a dev card in that case. So I do get another victory point. Let me see if I can get a brick. And if I get a brick, I will just build a single road and end my turn. Even something like this is fine. How about a trade like this? Or something like this. Because none of these trades are going through, I might just go for another dev card. Or maybe I should just hold on to these cards in hand. Yeah, that is an option so that I can get a 4:1 if needed later on. Because getting a dev card, if I get a knight, I don't do much. I can just unblock myself in that case. Oh my, I just ran out of time, Maria. It took a little too long to think about what I wanted to do. And I absolutely did nothing there. That's a little unfortunate. Still, I am just one road away from getting the longest road. And doesn't look like anybody else is building towards the longest road. So that is surely something that I have in mind. Yeah, so now I need to build two roads. So 11 does roll. So now I do have a road in hand. Seems like brown is also looking for a brick. So yeah, in the last one, I should have just converted my wood into ore and gotten a dev card. I think that would have been completely fine. Because now yellow being on 9 and I not having... Okay, so it seems like brown is going for the longest. So yeah, in that case, I will now retire myself from the race for longest road because there is no point in fighting with uh, brown and yellow with... I mean, because I don't produce any of the resources that help me building towards the longest road. I will offer a wood instead of a brick. Yeah, so bot seems like bot just wants a brick and nothing else. So I am happy that brown did get the longest road. So I'm not too worried about yellow immediately winning the game at this point. A 9 would be a good roll for me, I would say. I will be able to do a 4:1 and get my city. Instead, a 10 rolls, and I don't think I can do much at this point. I need a ore for a wood. That seems to be a very unlikely trade. In that case, I'll just get a dev card. I do get a monopoly, which is really nice at this point. Yeah, I think yellow will again go for the longest road. They can build a settlement, yeah, and now build at least a road or two. Okay, so that's just GG, yeah. So a pretty quick game, I would say. I The only mistake I can see on my part is not holding on to any of these cards and not getting the cities early because if I if I get even a single city early, my production goes up um, very well. That said, yeah, yellow was surely lucky very early on in the game with the 8, 5, and 10 rolling, and the fact that we had a bot was also a little made the game not very competitive because bot was trading easily with brown and they did trade with me as well early on. I did get a monopoly a little too late, I would say, because I didn't get a chance to play it at all. But yeah, overall, a decent game. Not converting into cities was my downfall. Also, just two nines the entire game, so that was also a little unfortunate, I would say. Fewer, like, if there were three or four nines, I would have been able to get a city much earlier. Mm, yeah, apart from that, not much to discuss on this game. Let's see the ELO board. So yeah, I think in the last game I ended on 900, so 879 is just fine because I ended on the second in this game. Didn't gain a lot, but I guess around just one ELO point or 0 point some points. So yeah, uh, see you again in the next video, and bye for now.